Hello! I am back for another update. Sorry I didn't update last week. My computer is kind of shot, so I'm using the desktop instead of my laptop, and that's just harder to, have time to, edit and, to edit the videos and to kind of make them at the quality I want them to be, because I'm not in like a private space like I normally am. But anyway, what did we talk about last appointment? Last appointment, I think we talked about relationships, and kind of how I feel about them again. So there's this guy in my life that I don't know how I feel about him. I work with him, and so like we get along at work, and he's friendly and nice and funny, but I only know him at work, so I don't know if I just like the idea of him and like working with him because of that, or if there's like something else. And I don't know if I'm like trying to talk myself into it or talk myself out of it. So yeah, we talked about that a lot in the session, about how I'm feeling towards that situation. And then this situation, we talked about relationships again, but just in a different sense, like in a friendship sense. Because I feel like I'm torn with it. I feel like I have friends, but I don't hang out with my friends super often. And I'm torn because part of me is thinking like, oh, well, I just work all the time, so they're not gonna sit and wait for me to have my next day off to hang out with me. They have other people they want to hang out with. And then the other part of me is I could be doing more to initiate things. Like, I'm not initiating things, so nothing's happening. But then I'm also like kind of pulled a third way, that like they could initiate things more and help keep plans. Like, they could ask me, oh, when is your next day off? Or when can I spend the night? Or can we go get breakfast together or lunch or something? So I think on both ends it could be initiated more. So we just kind of talked about how I could be more assertive, I guess. And just instead of asking, hey, can we hang out this day, just say, I'm free this day, what do you want to do? And so it kind of gives them a choice, but they're also like, oh, okay, she really wants to hang out with me. Or the whole, when we make plans, making sure they don't fall through, because that tends to happen a lot sometimes too. Like, we'll make plans and then it just won't happen. So yeah, we could, on both ends, there could be more initiation and assertiveness to hang out with people. So those were pretty much the only times that we've talked about this last couple times. Those are pretty much the only two things. But yeah, just a little update on just my mental health in general. I woke up yesterday morning and had a bad panic attack. Or I tried to wake up, I guess. I was having like a lucid dream, and then I had sleep paralysis, so I knew I was having a panic attack, but I couldn't like wake up or move or anything. I was just like laying there having the panic attack, and I couldn't do anything about it. But yeah, so that was yesterday morning. I woke up feeling like that, and then today I just woke up, kind of sad. And I don't know if it's just a day and just a coincidence, like, oh, some people feel sad some days, and that's okay. Or if it's like I didn't have time to refill my prescription on my medicine, So I missed 2 days, or a day and a half, I guess. I took my medicine really late the night that I got the prescription. So I missed like a day and a half of medicine. And I don't know if that is just, if that was part of it. But yeah, so a panic attack happened after a couple weeks of not having one. So that was strange. And today was a little, it wasn't a bad day, but I was just a little lower today. So yeah, hopefully over the next week it'll get a little better. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Bye guys.